It's that time of the month again, and it's time for July favorites, and I got the month right, so I'm like throwing a little party. July was complicated for me because I went on vacation and my skin kind of freaked out at the sun, which had never happened. I do have very sensitive skin, but it never like happened like that, so I had to change up my routine a bit. But yeah, we're here and I'm going to tell you all about my July favorites. So my hair is all kind of messy, and this is actually how it naturally is. It's so hot outside that for me to actually use a blow dryer just makes me insane, and when I end up, you know, finished straightening my hair, I end up sweating more than I did before my shower, so it's insane. So I've been letting it air dry, and it always does something different, so I never know if I'm gonna have a good day or a bad day hair-wise, but you know, I'm kind of working with it, so I'll get used to it. So I have only 2 skincare items this month, and I've kind of pulled myself together not to put the Luna in again because I have had a massive breakout and Luna has been helping so much. But it was on last month's video, and if you want to check that out, I will link it down below. Meanwhile, no, actually I have 3 skincare. Okay, and one is kind of makeup, kind of skincare, but let's get into it. So the first I kind of fell in love with this month is a Korean skincare product, which usually are amazing. This is the Maison, is that how you say it? Maison? You know, the Maison Bee Venom Calming Fresh Cream. It is very fresh and very calming. It's great for combination dehydrated skin because it's a gel-ish cream, but it's very fresh, but at the same time it's very nourishing. So if you have dehydrated skin, that's also a combination. This is amazing for it. It's also great for acne prone skin types like mine because they always need some calming and some freshness while nourishing. So this is pretty much great. It has a very balmy consistency. It doesn't even drip or anything, but it's very, you know, fresh and gel-like. So I am in love with this. And this is so cheap. It's a huge budget buy. I've recommended it to a friend and she's also loving it. So I do recommend this a lot, especially for, you know, as I said, acne and combination skin types. And if you're going through breakouts, this is the bomb. More in skincare, another cream that I've been, you know, reaching more these days. I've always reached for it when I need it, but I've been really needing it because my skin kind of just went through a stupid phase where it kind of burned at the side of the sun. You know, I never had this. And I don't know if it was just the sun or the chlorine in the pool or also the salt in the sea. It was a combination of all of that. I kind of just had to stop dipping my head into the seawater because I couldn't handle it. Once I even had to leave the beach and leave my family behind. But yeah, even when I just like go in a pool or something, it would burn like hell. And of course thermal water is always good for that, and a cream that majorly helped me get through the night was the Tammy Fender Spontaneous Recovery Cream. You know, I love all Tammy Fender, not all, but most of the Tammy Fender skincare products. I think they have only 3 moisturizers in these jars, and I love them all. And this one is more of a really repairing cream. It's kind of like a balm. It's not very oily, so if you have problem with, you know, oiliness, you'll still love this. I mean, I recommend it to everyone who's having a bad time with their skin because this is just amazing. I will definitely be buying another one of these subs when this one runs out. So yeah, I'm in love with it, and I have reviewed it, so I'll link it down below for you to check the full review on it. And there was another, you know, product that I went back to because of the burning skin that I had been in love with before, and it's the La Roche-Posay Cicaplast. It's a pro recovery skincare cream. It's a very, I don't know if this has oils in them, but it feels a little oily when you put it on, which is okay with me when my skin is freaking out because it needs a little oil. It's a gel, so it goes good on everything. This is good for when your skin is freaking out, but it's also good for acne prone skin because it makes your pimples, you know, heal faster. Skin has kind of come back to normal, no more, you know, burning and tingling sensation, but this is still great for acne and I recommend it. It's a very budgety buy also, mainly in Portugal and in France, not so much in the UK maybe, but it's still pretty cheap. So yeah, go get it because it's amazing. The first makeup item I'm gonna talk about is actually like skincare makeup item. It's a Caudalie Vino Perfect Radiance Tinted Moisturizer and it has SPF 20 on it, and this one is in the shade Light, which is actually light, which is unbelievable for me, and my cat is outside the window doing cat stuff. Still a little bit darker and yellower than my skin usually is, but for the summer this has been amazing. It is really moisturizing, so it has that radiance in a dewy way. It doesn't have any shimmer or anything, which is perfect. It's just really dewy but not oily, so if you have oily skin, you know, I don't think you'll have much problem with this, but dry skins will definitely love this, and dehydrated skins as well. It has amazing coverage for the thing it is. It's more like the Korean BB creams that I am used to and that I love so much than a regular Occidental, you know, tinted moisturizer BB cream. It's not really runny, it has consistency, so it has amazing coverage. And it gives you that warmness to the skin, and at least to me, because that's important to me because I have no warmness at all. And this is really good for that. I have been loving it, and I wish I would love that. It's impossible, I know, but I would love it for come just a tingy bit, you know, paler for my winter, because I feel like I would love this in the winter as well. Next up, we're talking about Radiance. I have the Bourjois Cream Blush in the shade Healthy Glow, in the shade number 2, Healthy Glow. And this is such a beautiful shade. I mean, when I got it because of a promotion and it looked kind of cute, but when I put it on, it's just, it does what the name says. It gives you like a healthy glow. It seems so natural, even though it's kind of orangey, peachy, but it just seems like your skin flushing, especially when you go to the beach, because it's also kind of pinky, and you know, that's my thing. When I go to the beach, I get warm and pinky. So this is perfect for me. My sister has also been loving this, so you know, it goes good on every skin shade, and it's just been such a staple in my makeup bag these days. I've been using this non-stop. I actually used it a bit today, but I kind of mixed it with the bronzer, so you can't really see it that well, but it's really pretty and beautiful. So another item I have been crazy about is the Kiko long-lasting eyeshadow sticks. And I kind of have 4. One of these is my sister's, but I am borrowing it just to show you the shade. They have amazing shades, I think, and some of them are in promo, at least in Portugal, so go check them out. They're like under €5. The other ones are like €11 if I'm not mistaken. And these, once you put it on, they're very comfortable to wear and to spread and to mix and blend and everything. They don't dry super really fast, so you do have time to go back and blend it perfectly. Once you do let them dry, they do not budge. I am wearing 2 of the shades I'm talking about today on my eyes, and I am wearing this beautiful blue, which is the shade 31, on the lid. In the crease, I'm wearing number 5, and it's said to be a dupe to the by Terry Moonstar stick, which has been really hyped internationally and is very expensive. It's like 4 times the price. So, you know, if you have a chance to go check them out, please do. I also have, the other shades I have are number 38 and number 37. The last item I'm going to talk to you about is also a Kiko product, and it's a nail polish, and it's the one I'm wearing today. I am just over the moon with it. It's kind of a lilac-y blue shade. It's so summery and, you know, beautiful, dreamy stuff, and I have been obsessed with this shade. Actually, the Kiko shade I'm wearing in the lid is a darker version of this, and I also have a pair of pants Benetton, which is kind of a lighter shade of the polish. I'm just really over the moon with this lilac-y blue. I cannot stop wearing it and buying things with this color. And I'm not really a blue girl, because especially on eye makeup, because I have blue eyes and I don't really like it. But this just took me by storm, and I was like, I have to have it. Plus this one was on sale. So as you probably don't know, because I don't think I've ever talked about it on the blog, I'm highly obsessed with TV series, and I just like watch a bunch of them. So I thought I would mention my monthly favorite, which has actually been amazing. It's the series Unreal, and it's like a backstage drama version of The Bachelor. I've never actually seen The Bachelor, and it's not a series that I would ever watch. It doesn't really speak to me, but I love Unreal. And if you do love sarcasm and, you know, really alive drama on TV, you will probably love it. It's amazing. It has an amazing lead character, Rachel, and she is awesome, and also not really. So if you like TV series and if you have nothing to watch this summer, which I totally believe, because summer TV is usually the worst, but this one is really good, so if you have time to check it out, please do. And that is it for my favorites, I think. Tell me about your favorites down below. Tell me if you have tried any of the products that I mentioned and what you think about them. You know, let me know, what is your deal? You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at smraquelx. And you can also find me on Facebook and always on the blog, ready to answer your questions and to give you more product reviews. So that is pretty much it. Bye.